Yeah, did they kick it out?
I think
What's up, my
so.
people? What's up, my people? We on our
Hello,
trend,
how are
man. Let me
you?
have my friend back, man. Okay, we back. All right. How y'all ladies doing tonight, though?
Doing all right. I can't complain.
What's
How
up?
about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. You know, long days in that heat, but I'm good though.
Man, it was hot
Oh,
today.
Definitely was hot as hell, boy. All I be saying is God ain't playing with us.
Man,
the
For real.
be like that.
I can't see her no more on there.
I'm
We can hear her though.
logging into my stream.
Okay.
I can
Oh,
hear
you got
y'all
a
though.
string?
Yeah,
Because you do your own podcast, right?
yeah.
So let the people know about your podcast a little bit before we get into the topic.
So my podcast is called Sis Let's Talk. Um, it's a faith-based thing. I'm in school for Christian ministries, and I just came up with the idea to help the Black community through mental health and healing trauma, and just getting through day-to-day basis that people deal with.
That's what's up. I like that. I
Oh,
like
that's
that.
right.
Thank you.
So what y'all been on, man? I see you just moved. Then you so you in San Antonio now?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio. I've been on here for 2 weeks now.
How you liking that?
Yeah,
It's hot,
I'll
but
be
no,
right
it's
back. I'll be right back. I
but
gotta go
no, it's
do
cool
some
though.
stuff
I like
too
the
again.
Okay.
environment.
I'm still on. I'm just gonna.
But yeah, you know, it's always good to get a new beginning, you know. Start
Yeah,
something
that
different.
part. So like I was in Oklahoma for too long. I've been up there for 9 years.
Here, back here, you said you was there for 9 years?
Yeah, I was living in Oklahoma since 2016.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
it's
heard
really
Baltimore
good
kind of
music
bad.
there. Huh?
I heard Baltimore kind of hard to live in.
Yeah, it is if you're not from there.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I always try to tell people that's born and raised in Oklahoma to like appreciate your environment
yeah.
because what make Baltimore kind of bad is as soon as you walk out your door, you get what I'm saying? Like it's trash everywhere, or we got row houses. So like 10 houses could be like on a row, and then probably only two is being used, like occupied. All the other
So
eight is
y'all
vacant.
got a lot of vacants out there.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff be happening in them vacants and shit. So
Yeah, I can dig that. I ain't never been to Baltimore though. I've been up north a lot, but I ain't never went to Baltimore though.
what about like DC, Virginia?
Like Chicago, DC, you know, places like that.
Oh yeah. Well, that's cool.
But yeah, man, we gonna talk about today, man. You know, just entrepreneurship and all the fake bosses and real bosses. You know, who faking and capping. You know, it's just something I want to get into because I feel like since COVID came, everybody
Mm.
thinks they can be an entrepreneur. You know, nobody wants to work real jobs anymore. They kind of feel like they were born to be an entrepreneur, and then it's like saying like, well, I guess nobody was supposed to be workers if everybody was supposed to be an entrepreneur.
I could definitely feel it. And like you said, COVID, I feel like had a lot to do with that. Like a lot of people got more money During that time, you couldn't work inside buildings. Content creators became more popular.
Yeah,
So yeah, I definitely would say during the COVID era.
yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. But I just think, certain people got to understand they just were born to be workers, and it's okay to be a worker. That was your destiny. I don't think everybody should try to be an entrepreneur because it's hard running a business and maintaining it and actually handling it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's why I say a lot of people out here faking it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really like, you know. And I think it's a big difference between a boss and an entrepreneur. Because just because you're an entrepreneur don't mean you're a boss.
that part. Like not a lot of people are team players. A lot of people feel like just because they own a business, they can treat people any type of way, if that makes sense. Like you still
True.
gotta treat people how you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my whole thing when it comes to like entrepreneurship, I guess is on the retail side of things. I never understood. Well, I kind of did, but I never understood the buying stuff off of a website and then reselling it two times more than what you brought it for.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
You feel me? Like people,
Yeah, I agree with that. And people be really doing that. That's what the crazy part about it is, and they think they really an entrepreneur off that. Like I think entrepreneur is a person that literally starts their own business like from scratch.
from scratch, that
You know what I'm
part.
saying? That's what I think an entrepreneur is. But like they
Or
said, you
is
shouldn't be
that
an
a
entrepreneur if
boss?
you can't pay your team either, though.
Or is that a boss? Because, like you said, it's a difference between being a boss and being an entrepreneur.
That's
What's
true.
the difference?
That's true. And like I say, I think an entrepreneur is just someone that starts a business. But I think a boss, which some entrepreneurs end up becoming bosses, but I think once you become a boss, that means you had a successful business. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's how I look at it. Like everybody can be an entrepreneur because you might be making a product, but it doesn't mean that it's selling. So you can still be considered an entrepreneur, but that don't mean that you are a boss, if you know what I mean.
Okay, got you. Mm, I never looked at it like that. I
Okay,
never looked
sorry
at it
about
like
that,
that.
y'all.
Oh, you good? You good? We was just we was just diving into the topic, man. We wanted you to. We were saying like since COVID, everybody has tried to become entrepreneurs. Everybody thinks they're a boss now. Nobody wants to really work.
Yeah,
Um, so like, what's your take on that? What do you think about that? Like, do you think people faking out here, or do you think it's really some real successful entrepreneurs?
I don't think like, and I'm gonna say it from like a Christian way and not from a perfect Christian way. I don't think people are doing it anymore to serve who they're really supposed to serve. I think they just doing it just to do it for the people and just like the benefits and the cost. So that's why like a lot of stuff is just not going right.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's a good way to look at it.
Hmm.
Oh, when you say do it for the people, what you mean? Like they're um
Yeah,
people that they trying to sell to, or like elaborate a little bit.
give me 1 second. Hey, Wes.
Okay, I have a question.
Uh huh.
So this is my dilemma. What I did think about, I didn't know you was getting the bonds today.
Uh
Do
huh.
bonds last a month?
They should have an expiration date on them. Just look on them.
Okay, if it do you think the store would let us, if you have the receipt, switch them out?
Yeah, I have the receipt. I can send it to you because I normally do Walmart Pay, so I can send you the receipt for the buns.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep them to close to the time. I just thought I Googled it. I was like, wait,
Yeah,
this leads so far ahead because it's not till August 10th.
yeah, the fundraiser. Okay,
Yeah.
just let me
Okay.
know and I'm gonna send you the
Okay.
receipt now. Okay,
Okay. All right.
all right. I'm sorry, y'all. We got a fundraiser coming up with Jeremiah Rest, so we doing like the back to school stuff, getting it together. Um, when I say not serving, like not serving for, because when you serving out of love, you're not serving to benefit, and that's why he always say it's either money or love, like it's either money or God. And a lot of people they want to benefit from the money, they don't want to benefit off serving off the love. So they just do it for, they don't do it for like the love of the community, because a lot of times when you build a business off of, a business has to have a foundation. If your business have no foundation, then you really can't go nowhere.
Makes sense. Mm. Do you feel like you should mix love and business?
No, I don't. I feel like you should have the love for your business, but when it comes to pleasures going on in the business, hell no.
I mean, my thing on it, like though, is like I don't think everybody does entrepreneurship for the people though. I don't think everybody like start a business for the people. I think a lot of people just start a business because they want to make some money. You
Yeah.
know what
And I feel like people and like oh, what's your name, mamas?
Kiani,
Oh, I like how you spell it.
thank
Keone.
you.
That's dope. That's dope.
Thank you.
But I'm not sure if you was here earlier, when we were saying that I feel like a lot of entrepreneurship started during COVID. You
For
get what
sure.
I'm saying? So it was more so of hold on. Okay. So it was more so of not working for people. Like that's basically what I'm trying to say. I feel like COVID made people comfortable enough to have them look at it like,
Can
oh,
y'all
I
hear
don't
me?
have to
I
work
can't
for
hear you.
nobody no more. I can just get my own little coin, or I can just sell this little shirt for like $28 10 times, and then you get what I'm saying. I feel like COVID played a big part of people becoming lazy.
I'm saying? Yeah.
Um, yeah, and just showed them an easy way of life. You get what I'm saying? Like starting your own business in a lot of people's minds was easier during that time compared to if they was trying to start it in 2025.
I feel like during COVID, they was just handing out money, and people just wanted to make shit look good, to make it look like they was doing something, so they wouldn't take their ass to jail.
I mean,
Because if you think about it, a lot of these people who like think about it like restaurant wise now. A lot of people started selling food when COVID hit, and some people really can't cook good. Like the it don't even be good.
you
You be
right. You
like,
right
mm,
though. It's a lot of people can't cook, and it's a lot of people selling food out of dirty kitchens.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's what be killing me. Like people will go like complain at a restaurant, but like not knowing that one of their peers is selling food out of one of the dirtiest kitchens, or you
I
know what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
vice versa. I think people complain more when there's somebody that they know compared to going to the Cheesecake Factory and don't be saying nothing at all.
That
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So I know, we talked on that a little bit, but I don't know if y'all are following this whole little boy getting kidnapped situation. Um,
The one that they just had on Facebook about the people who hit their son to try
yeah,
to go do the GoFundMe. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
ain't see the GoFundMe part yet. I did see that the little mother was arrested with that man.
yeah.
And then it's crazy because the mom and the man got the same last name. So y'all think they married or something? Or
Whew.
like they brother and sister? Like what's up with that?
I don't know. I thought they said his dad, but social
um,
media.
No, the
Social media.
kidnapper.
They share stuff so much that they start twisting the stories.
yeah,
Like
clickbait is definitely
the
gonna come out.
kidnapper.
But I do know that niggas. Well, I'm not gonna say niggas. Black people don't kidnap
Niggas.
people at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Um,
You
that's
said
just
they
not in
don't?
black. It's just not in black people's nature to kidnap people at gunpoint. If it was like some Mexicans or somebody that did that, and I'm not racist. Let's clarify, but I just feel like black people are not that strategic to kidnap somebody's kid and try to get some ransom money or something like that. I just don't see it happening. And I could be wrong, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely are.
But I think it's a very fishy story. I think somebody lying or somebody owes somebody some money or somebody trying to get some money. But like she said,
Hmm.
it's gonna twist it many, many ways. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a million stories. But one thing I do know is I'm gonna have to die for my son because I'm never leaving my son outside with some niggas
Yeah.
chasing.
That
Yeah.
man said that he ran. What he say? He was like, "Hell yeah, I ran. I thought they was trying to rob me." But I'm like, even if they was trying to rob you, like even if that was the case, you don't think that they was gonna do nothing to your kid? Like in his mind, he didn't think that they was gonna hurt his son or nothing. Like I just don't understand that.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between mothers and fathers.
No, no, that's between that's between that nigga. Like that's the decision he made. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Like I said, I'm gonna die for my son.
You say
Period.
no, I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't never seen nothing like that where somebody leave their kid. Because I remember that one lady, I seen her get killed on the internet, and she was shielding her daughter or her son, nigga, while they was shooting
You
each
see
other.
how you said, "Mom."
You know. So I mean,
Yeah.
you might be right. Mothers might ride a little bit harder for their kids. I might have to give you that one. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I think it's just an intuition thing. Like when I feel like fathers that live that type of lifestyle put their selves first than they do their children. Because if we being honest, your son shouldn't even be nowhere around that. You get what I'm saying? Like that should have never even made it to your doorstep. But that's how I was thinking at first before I had found out that the mom had got locked up as well. So I guess the police, well, she's not charged with nothing, but I think that they're trying to make sure that she didn't set it up because they was fighting over custody.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a wild little situation, man. But you know, I feel sorry for the kid more than anything. No matter what the circumstances was, you know,
Yeah,
I think it was a horrible thing for him to have to deal with at a young age. So you know, people
But
especially
crazy.
knowing that
You
your
know,
father ran on you.
yeah,
where
people
did they
crazy.
say?
I don't know. It just don't get that serious with me. Even though me and my baby mama ain't on the best terms, we not about to do nothing crazy like that. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to
that's
say.
true. When you look at it from that point, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's insane. Like,
Yeah.
But they probably needed the money. They probably thought they had the perfect plan and got caught.
man, you better
Oh,
off robbing
the
the
father
damn
was
bank.
in on it too. Like the father was trying to get a GoFundMe.
Yeah. That's what they said on Facebook, but I don't know how true it is.
That'd be some sick shit.
It's gonna come
Mm-hmm.
out though.
I'm about
That
to say
shit
the
will
way
come out.
he hit that damn, the way he hit the slap the back of the trunk.
That shit crazy. Hey, but this the funny part though. Like the kid, it ain't the funny part, but they're saying the kid is in CPS custody, so something
Yeah,
is
like neither
fishy
one of
about
them
this
can see him.
situation.
That's crazy.
Yep, the father can't see him or the mom.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on that one. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought they both was locked up.
No, I think the
No, I think
brother
the
of
dad
the
is out. I
father,
think the dad's brother is locked up,
yeah,
or the
the
uncle or
uncle
something
had
like
got
that.
locked up because they
But
said that he shot his gun or something.
yeah, I don't know. That's the situation. I'm gonna sit and go down the rabbit hole a little bit more. You know, I'm gonna figure that one out because, like I say, that was some crazy stuff to see. And if
Yeah.
somebody like planned that just for some money, that's
Yeah, no,
a
and
And
bit
poor.
then the
crazy.
GoFundMe, like it's crazy to do a GoFundMe because GoFundMe ain't always something that you're gonna make money off of and get, like
And
that's
what
something
would
you
be
gotta
the
sit here
what
and
would
really
be
think
the
about.
reason though? Like what the money would have went to finding him or something? Like I'm confused as to what they was trying to
Yeah,
accomplish with the
they would have
GoFundMe.
directly got the money for him because they said that they planned to kidnap for them to do the GoFundMe.
Wow.
They said that they planned.
So they planned to go fund me
Yeah,
to get
and
some
then
money. So
they
did you
both been
see the
arrested.
amount? Did you see the amount on the GoFundMe? Was there an amount that they were trying to get?
I don't even think they got a chance to do it because they said that they was trying to. They called and reported him kidnapped, and the police investigated more, and the police found out that they was the ones who set it up. How
Then
the
did
police
y'all
found
hear
out,
when
I
the
don't know.
police had said that they didn't do the Amber Alert right away because they wanted to see if it was as serious or something like that?
Yeah,
So that they gotta prioritize the Amber Alerts.
Yeah, them Amber Alerts don't be coming out like they used to.
mm.
Man, that whole situation is crazy.
It definitely is though. But like I said, I could just never see no grown man leaving their kid outside and running and you know what I'm saying. Your kid is screaming for you. That's when I feel like it was some fishy shit. Cause I'm just like, you really left your kid outside with some
And
niggas
then close the door. Not only did
and close the
you
door and close the door. Like that's like
not
even
only
worse.
did you run, and then how I'm looking, I had to watch the video again because I'm like, the way that the porch is set up, it's not even no rails or nothing. Like by the time your lawyers then ran past, you could have grabbed him by the back of his shirt. You could have pulled him like or something
Yeah.
and went in the door. Like you did not even just have to leave him like that.
Yeah. And that's why I said I knew it was fishy. Cause if they had guns, they would have just chased him on into the crib. They wouldn't have been worried
Mm-hmm.
about the little boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was like. This story ain't adding up. Like from the jump, I said it was fishy. Like before all the news even came out about it being fishy, like I'm like, this is fishy. Like
Yeah,
something ain't right about this. Like I done seen too many situations where if nigga want you, they come to get you. Like it ain't no, I'm about to just grab your kid because you ran in the house. Like nah, that ain't
I
happening.
said unless he owed them niggas some money.
Yeah, and
Unless
that's
he
what I
had
thought it
owed them
was at
some
first.
money.
I'm like, dude, gotta owe somebody some bread or something. Ain't no way. Like I say, black people don't take people kids unless they working for the cartel. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, I'm glad he was found safe. And
Yeah,
then that's the crazy thing because he was found at the man who had got locked up, which is connected to the mom.
that's crazy.
He was found right in their house with some more kids and shit, like chilling.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Like I say, but you know that's why I say we get like you said we can't put our kids in messed up situations. We gotta you know live a better life so we our kids ain't gotta deal with stuff like that. Because that little boy should never
Mm-hmm.
had to deal with nothing like that.
Especially the way he screamed. I'm
That's
like,
like
that
trying to
shit.
get a damn insurance policy on your kid or something. Like that's like some weird shit. Like
Yeah.
you know, like I
So
just
out of
don't
all the
you know.
stuff, y'all, out of all the stuff they decided to do a GoFundMe, like the GoFundMe, that's what I'm like, that's crazy. But then again, like if you look at it, you don't know what people struggling through and what they're going through, you know? Shit, food high as hell, gas high as hell,
Fuck that.
Trump shutting down everything.
Excuse my
Um,
language, but fuck that. Like I'm definitely not fucking about to plan a kidnapping of my
Especially
kid.
when you get
Like,
more money just for having kids. Like the
yeah.
government don't mind helping
yeah,
But
every
not
single
got
parent.
not
it's
everybody
too
got that
much. Like
mindset.
I feel like if you have got to that stage in life, you have burned all your bridges from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So
just crazy.
like I can't say that it's not no other way to do to come up if you like struggling unless you didn't burnt all your bridges.
I think nowadays a lot of people ain't got the mindset. Like a lot of people be looking for handouts. A lot of people be distracted. They don't really be knowing which direction to go, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
And a
it'd
lot of
be
people
like I
don't
think it
know the
bring a lot of
resources that
confusion.
it is out here to help. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you're
Mm-hmm.
right in that sense. Like a lot of people don't even try to look for the resources. Or their older
Yeah.
peers in their life might not know the resources. So it's like people
They
do
don't
be
be
out here
applying
struggling.
themselves enough.
Because I was just
Mm-hmm.
telling my homeboy that the other day, like it's so many like young homeless people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we was growing up, I just don't remember seeing that many young homeless people. Like you would see like old homeless people or like maybe
People out
like
on drugs and stuff. Yeah, now you just see a lot of people, like young people strung out on drugs and stuff.
yes,
That's how it is in Baltimore. That's why I had to get the fuck from out of there. Like after we had them riots and all that shit, when that stuff
hmm
had happened with Freddie Gray, and them kids was raiding and breaking into them pharmacies and was taking all the meds and all that shit. It been a mess. Like all
Yeah.
you see is kids getting high or like knocking off on bus stops and shit. Like it's horrible.
yeah. I mean, like you really like the amount of kids like, and I'm not gonna really say like kids, but like the age like like 18 to like 23, like they're homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like on drugs.
Hmm.
I'm like, where did you go
Hmm.
wrong? But like I feel like these kids ain't
It's
even
not
trying
even.
no more after high school. You know what I'm saying? Like they get straight out of high school. They not trying to go to school. They not trying to get a trade because the
And I
internet
feel
has made
like when
people
it
want
come to
fast money.
when it come to stuff like that, I feel like either the parents is strung out or those type of kids have siblings that they still got to take care
Yeah,
of.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something similar to that.
Yeah, I mean I agree, but I think social media has also made the kids feel like you got streamers making millions of dollars.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying? So these
it start
kids,
at
they like,
home.
I'm not going to work at no fucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't you can't even convince a kid these days. That's why when you go to McDonald's, like what race do you see the most working in these restaurants?
The
Then at
ones that's
McDonald's, you gonna see
getting
the
sent back to
Mexicans.
ICE.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Because kids back when we was growing up, we were the kids that was working in these restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Now these kids like, man, I'm about to get on YouTube. I'm about to be a
Oh,
streamer.
but
I'm
you
about
know,
to
you just made good sense though, because we are the ones, not us personally, but our generation are the ones that's raising the lazy kids. Think about it.
Hmm.
Our parents used to send us outside. We ain't had no choice but to go pick up a lawnmower, ask your neighbor if you can cut their grass
Yeah.
and make a couple because we was always outside.
yeah.
Our generation is the ones that's trying to raise our kids how we wish that we were raised. So we're pacifying them. We're giving them tablets and YouTube and shit. We're not
Mm-hmm.
really teaching them how to work on cars or taking them out like how
Hmm.
back then we used to have take your child to work day. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
no
Yeah.
kids coming to your damn
They
job.
ain't got they ain't got that today. They
You
ain't
So,
got
feel
it
me? So
today.
it's just like our generation has pampered the next generation into having them feel like, oh, all I gotta do is make a video and I'm rich, or you get what I'm saying? Like everything is microwavable technology now.
yes, for sure. I
Yeah.
agree though. I agree with that. I mean, you're not lying, but I think I'd be happy because my son he 15 and he caught like the last era of kids still want to go outside.
Yeah. What year was he born? You said 16,
2009.
so 2009.
Yeah. So he like I feel like after 2010, them kids that was born after 2010, like
I
they
think
like
I
fuck.
think it's I think it's just based off like what you do at home. Cause my son, he's 7, and he don't be on the tablet. Like he'll be like, "Mommy, I want to go outside." He go out there and he still make mud pies. He play in the mud, and I just be
Mm-hmm.
letting them. People don't let their kids be kids no more.
That's true.
Because we can say it's the kids, but it be the parents too. The parents want to get their daughters dressed up. Back in the day we used to have barrettes in our head. I had barrettes in my head too. I was like 12. They
Yeah.
don't put barrettes in these little girl hairs no more. These little girls is wearing lace fronts. They wearing sports bras with booty shorts. That you know,
Yeah,
we
you
couldn't.
ain't
I
lying
couldn't
about that.
get. I couldn't get color in my hair. I didn't get color in my hair or a weave in my hair until my senior year of high school. Nowadays, they letting their daughters get it at 3, 4 years old.
Yeah.
These little boys don't even want to wear a belt.
Yeah,
They think belts is like I'm like, bro, you not really about to walk around just sagging like.
Like sagging your damn
Nah.
pants. Like pull your pants up.
They trying to show off their draws. Like this generation of little boy, they want to show that they got on ethical draws. So they ain't worried about no belt.
So I ain't gonna lie, that's how well, you a 80s baby, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm an 80s
Oh
baby. I
yeah, see I
remember.
was born in the 90s. So it
I'm
was
Yeah,
a
a little
'90s baby
different.
too.
yeah.
I'm a
See,
Cause
'90s
y'all,
I
y'all,
say
baby.
the
y'all
way
a little
y'all
too
niggas
much,
used to
man.
wear them boxes, not the briefs, them boxes.
The checker
Yeah,
boxers.
Uh-huh. Them
Yeah,
little
I'm talking about them jailhouse boxers.
with them
that's what
soldier
I'm talking
boy
about. The
pants
little
on.
boxers with the that had the plaid on it with the little.
Yeah,
Uh
Yeah.
good old 3-pack. Yeah,
With
we
the white beater.
now. Nah, in
Yeah.
the 80s they didn't play that shit. You wasn't about to. I mean, unless you was like on some gang member stuff, you probably was sagging. But just like a normal kid, hell no, your ass was wearing a belt. Like you was about to have that
and
motherfucker.
that's another thing I was gonna say too, because I felt like the men was more structured back then. Like I don't know how we got from the 80s to the 2000s. It's like the 90s men fell off. It's like the women was the ones that was picking up, and then the moms is the ones that got to be to work. And then if you got 4 or 5, 6 kids at home, your oldest one is the one that's feeding them, making sure they get
Watching
ready for
them,
school.
doing, yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? While the parents is at work. So it's just like, who the hell, where's the structure coming from these
Yeah.
days?
It's
And
because
that's
like
really the
I feel
problem.
like in the 80s and the 70s and stuff, what our parents specifically, they used their inner child to heal us.
Yeah.
So they went off what their inner child could allow them to do for us.
And
And
most of
so
our
that
parents were
that
traumatized too.
yeah. So it made us be more grown up than we have to be. So they
We
can
had to
still go
be.
out and do them. Yeah. So it's just their inner child healing. And it took me a journey to learn that. Like I went through it with my mama and then I had to realize her inner child was raising me. So then I had to learn to like, okay, bam. Because I agree with you when you said to think about how we are with our kids nowadays. I will whip my son, but I'm not just whipping him just to whip him. I'm gonna whip him when it's a proper cause to whip him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
way
We
them
got
niggas used to be like, pick a switch off the tray.
Girl, them
And
switches
pick up
was no game.
anything and throw something at your ass.
but I always tell people because my homeboy just commented and he said crack killed an entire generation, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
But I be telling people all the time, crack did kill a whole generation, but now y'all are seeing a product of meth, ecstasy. Those are the children that are
You can't
around
forget. You can't
17
forget about the powder.
years
You can't
old.
forget about the cocaine, the powder.
And the cocaine, you know what I'm saying? So, which cocaine was out back then, though, you know what I'm saying? But now it's the meth babies, it's the ecstasy babies, it's the Molly babies. These are the people that are having a lot of kids that are on drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you
So,
Some
also
people.
gotta think them crack babies had kids too. That shit ain't leave that system.
no, yeah, they
Mhm.
just kept having kids. And then them kids ended up on the harder drugs when they got older, and then they had kids. And now
And
that's
then
the
the
Mhm.
thing
product.
that blows my mind is how we always was the generation to be like, oh, not laughing at junkies, but we used to be like, we ain't never looking like that. How the hell we go from that to becoming like our kids are the ones that's becoming the people that we used to say we was never gonna be like? I just don't understand. Like you
I
got
think I think the
16,
music.
17-year old stuff in their nose.
I always tell people though, I think music plays a big part
Oh, definitely. I definitely agree with
Definitely.
you on that.
because I think the artists we were listening to, they really wasn't talking about doing drugs. Maybe smoking a little weed, a little gin and juice or something like that. But like,
No, y'all artists was over here degrading women. And then the
yeah,
fat
I mean,
evil
no, I'm not.
knucklehead.
I give you that part. Yes, I'll give you that. Like they did degrade women, which I think all male rappers have always degraded women. It was
Hmm.
only, even Pop, like he was bipolar. He might call a woman a bitch on a song and then say she a queen on the other
I
one.
think I think Pac had a time where he shifted. Like I think in the beginning he made so much music about degrading women, but then when he went through that shift in his life and he found like his actual purpose and he started to learn more about women and be more around women, he shifted because his music did take a shift. Because if you remember in the beginning, Pac used to rap about nothing but getting money, fuck bitches, going to war with this type of nigga, doing this, and then he shifted from that to like schooling women on why they call you a bitch, why they treating you this way, to just glorifying women up to a certain level. So I think he just went through a shift because I think he was speaking more of a hurt place in his music because he said it before, he went through some things with his mama.
Yeah.
And when you go through things like typically when a man goes through the thing with his mama, if his mama's his first heartbreak, just like a woman's first heartbreak is her daddy. So we grow up with the mindset and we grow up into this looking for love, want to be seen, wanting to be heard, want to be this, and we didn't get it at home. So we grow up and then you go into a relationship, you get in your first relationship, it ain't no different from your mama and your daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
So
true.
it's
I
just
agree.
so it's
I
all about I think
definitely
it's just all
agree.
about facing your wounds. Like people gotta learn to face their wounds and heal from it. But it's like how do you heal in a community that ain't really you don't really know nothing about?
But I don't think our community is healing at all.
Mm-hmm.
I I
I
think
don't.
so.
I think our culture is getting worse by the day.
I don't think so. And I'm only saying this because I look at how our fathers was compared to the fathers that we have now. These men is actually stepping up. It's way more single fathers out here.
Yeah, I
then it
definitely would
would
say that.
be, you get what I'm saying? Like now the
Yeah,
kids are living with their dads. And it's young niggas too, like young fathers actually want to be a part of
fathers.
their kids'
Yeah,
lives. You get what I'm saying? So
and
me
another thing.
personally, I say that even though it may seem that we're going backwards, I feel like now we are non-filtered. But then
Hmm.
the older generations had secrets. Them niggas probably could have been going through the same shit, but everything was what happened in this house stays in this house.
Yeah, I
You
feel
Yeah.
get
like
what I'm
the old
saying?
generation was the push everything under the rug generation.
Hmm.
Now it ain't like that.
Now it ain't
Them
like
niggas
that. Like we
stepping up,
bringing stuff
speaking
to the
up,
light. Yep, we bringing
everything.
stuff to the light and everything.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's less girls. Like I have seen so many girls getting masters and bachelor's degree that I am so proud of. They not 15 and pregnant. They not 16 and pregnant. Like the
That
girls
part.
are doing it right now when it comes to their bachelor's and their master's degree.
And I think I'm gonna reword that. I don't think we're declining as a culture. I think
They,
what's being put in our face as a culture is what's messing up the culture. Because if you
Hmm.
look at your algorithm on Facebook or wherever you're at, they're gonna push the negative all day. That's what's gonna go viral. That's what's gonna be in the feed all day. They don't really push the positive. Even though if you follow a few positive people, you're gonna see their stuff every now and then. But the viral stuff that you're gonna see is gonna be negativity.
but do you
Hmm.
know why that happens though? Positive stuff don't go viral. It's the
It
negative
don't.
shit that do. If we want, if and I say this, us as a culture, and also it goes deeper to us as a race. For how many decades have we seen people protesting, people looting, breaking up their own, tearing down their own communities and shit instead of doing that in the people neighborhoods that we're actually mad at? You get what I'm saying? If we stop feeding negativity, or if we hype up the positive shit like how we do the negative shit, then you'll start seeing more positive stuff on the algorithm. But being as though everybody likes the boot gang shit when that little dumbass nigga went viral. Now you barely see the nigga, and ain't like he went nowhere, but he's speaking positive stuff now.
He's
Don't
speaking
nobody
more
support
positive. He
that.
changed his life around, so people ain't really seeing it no
Right.
more.
Yeah,
But one
yeah.
thing I can say, like one thing I'm gonna say, because my timeline, like my TikTok, it used to just be filled of like just negative stuff. Once I had stopped and I stepped over, now all I see is Christian stuff. Like I'll see a couple of dance videos every now and then, but it has a lot to do with your environment, who your followers are, what you putting out there, and where you trying to go. So when you're posting, when you have nothing but the negative environment around you, like say you got homeboys, you got homegirls, all they doing is partying all the time. That's all you're gonna see down your Facebook page. That's all you're gonna see down your TikTok and stuff. But if you surround yourself with people that's doing stuff and going somewhere with themselves, you'll be in a whole different timeline than what everybody else is in. You won't even see
I can dig
That
that.
is true.
it. Hmm.
But ladies, I had a good conversation with y'all tonight. We'll do it again soon when everybody shows up. You know how niggas is, but I'm gonna give them a pass tonight. But I'm gonna point it out on the live so they see this.
Yeah,
Like, nigga,
bring
make
your
sure you
ass
at the
next
live
time.
when it's time to be at the live. You know what I'm saying? But this off trend, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We everywhere. And we out.
And we out.
Yeah, nice chatting with y'all tonight. Good night.
All right.
Same.
All right.